Good afternoon, everybody. It is Wednesday, January 17th. On my way home from the gym. Good day at the gym today. Got about 6 or 7 training sessions in, as well as my own workout, and got in some yoga at noon. Then finished the day off with a Zoom. Good day overall. Just want to come in here today and address um, nutrition. So, nutrition, what does that mean? What should we be eating? A lot of confusion about what works best for you or what works best for most people. And in my belief, it really depends on what's going to work best for you. You can line up 10 different people and you'll get 10 different ways or 10 different um, best practices for each person on is what they should do for their food. As somebody that's always kind of struggled with their weight, pretty much for my whole life. I've kind of gone in and out of certain things. I've been a vegetarian. I've been vegan. I've been on a higher carb diet. I've been on a lower carb diet. I've tried intermittent fasting. I've tried the carnivore diet. Um, so I've kind of really tried a lot of different things. And honestly, the best one that's worked for me is the one I was most consistent with and the one that I followed the best. So really got to kind of pick and choose what you're going to do. There's many different point of views out there on social media, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, many different point of views of what's going to work best, or many people pushing what they believe may work the best for you. But I practice and like I tell my clients, the one that's going to work best is the one that you're going to follow. It's kind of the same thing with the exercise programs. Best exercise program is the one that you will follow and you will follow on a consistent basis. So a lot of times it's not the eating program or how you choose to eat. I would tell you that the one that's going to work best is the one the one that you're going to do most consistently. I know for me and the way my body is, I respond better to lower carbs as far as I don't eat a lot of bread. I don't eat a lot of pasta. I do like rice. I do like sweet potatoes. And I get a majority of my carbs from my fruits. And I seem to respond a little bit better to the higher meat, higher protein with some vegetables and then mixing in some fruits there. I also do intermittent fast. I typically don't eat until about anywhere from 1 to 2 with my first meal. And then I try to shut it down around usually 9 o'clock is when I'm having my last full meal. So one big meal, I'm going to have a big meal when I go home now, or a bigger meal. Then I usually snack. Then I'll have dinner, and then maybe a little light snack after dinner. And I try to shut everything down by 9 o'clock, followed with a lot of water. So that's what works best for me. But like I said, you could line up 10 different people and you'll get 10 different ways or 10 different things. Some people respond better to higher carbs. Some people respond better with the lower meat. Some people respond better to no dairy, etc., etc., etc. There's no really one cookie cutter way. You got to just find, like I said, what's going to work best for you. And just a little side note, if you do hire a personal trainer, we are not allowed to give meal plans or really to prescribe to you what to eat. That is the job of a dietitian or somebody that has a degree in nutrition. So, I mean, I see it all the times where these personal trainers, they prescribe this or write meal plans and blah, 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 blah. I don't write meal plans for my clients. I give them advice, what works for other people, but I am not licensed to prescribe a meal plan for a person. So just be careful out there. There's a lot of bullshit, quite frankly, of people saying what to eat, what not to eat, blah, 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 blah. So, all right, find what's going to work best for you. And, you're going to play around with it a little bit. It could change. It could change on as you get older. It could change on your stress levels. It could change on um, your age. If you're going through a later part of your life, maybe you kind of bring your carbs down. I don't know. It really depends on you. So I don't want to sit here and say that I have one foolproof way to work for everybody because that would be total bullshit on my part. So, all right, another little snippet on my way home from the gym. And I wish everybody a great Wednesday, hump day. Peace.